Hey guys, welcome back to New York Comic Con and Newsarama. I'm Justin Tyler.
I'm Grace Randall.
We're here talking to Seth Green and Clare Grant.
Hi.
Thank you guys for coming down.
Thanks for having us.
So, Robot Chicken, we were just talking to Matt
Yes.
a little bit earlier, and he said that the season premiere has a little Eyes Wide Shut time.
Yes, the opening sketch is kind of an Eyes Wide Shut parody, and so if anybody has wondered what Matt's and my puppets look like naked, we're going to find out.
He said it's based on a real story.
It is based on a somewhat true story. Matt and I went through hell and high water to get our show back on the air. We're willing to do anything, it would seem, yeah.
The story is you're willing to do anything to get back on.
Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Hey kids, if
Great,
you want to
yeah.
be in showbiz?
This is
no
the
lines.
cruel, real path that it takes to be successful.
Just puppet nudity followed by actual nudity.
No live action this episode. Yeah.
No, oh no, I meant you here now.
Oh yeah. Are you looking for us to get naked, man?
That's just sort of what we do here. It's
I didn't realize it was that,
It's that type
kind
of party?
audition. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the glasses here. We all
Not
press
the
our naked
least bit
bodies.
frosted though.
So you guys just got here.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, I got in last
we
night.
just got here.
You're con fresh.
Con
We
fresh.
are. Oh,
Haven't
there's a
even walked the floor really.
Jubilee in a Psylocke.
Oh, very nice.
It's good. There's way more costumes today than I would have expected.
Yeah.
Usually Saturdays.
These
Have you
people
ever-
you would expect them to be at school or work.
Yeah.
That's not the new culture, man. Everybody's homeschooled and online colleges.
That's
and
right.
I've seen 2 lightnings down here already.
What? That's amazing.
Hey,
And
you
look
know-
how tall that Wonder Woman is.
Have you guys ever gone in costume?
She's done a bunch of
Absolutely.
cosplay. I
Yeah?
haven't done any. The last time I tried a costume, I got busted in it. And there's nothing worse than people recognizing you in a costume and then
Who were you dressed as?
Spider-Man, and then there was
Nice.
I was just in the costume all day, and people were like, "Oh,
Oh
Seth
my
Green,
gosh,
Seth Green, Spider-Man."
Spider-Man, look for the shortest Spider-Man in the room. That's him.
That's me.
That's what it was.
That's exactly what happened.
Major busted.
I know.
So the show's been going for so long. Do you have like a huge board of ideas and there's like some left over from season 1 that you're like, we'll get to that?
No, it really evolves every season. It's the same group of people making it, and so we follow the same criteria every year to make each other laugh, and we keep bringing in new writers with a different perspective or a fresher take on some of our concepts. But more than anything, we put it all together each year, and then anything that's left over we put on the DVDs as extra content. We just try and start fresh and see where we're at, and then push a little further.
That's awesome.
What's a character you both would like to portray on the show but haven't done yet?
I don't know. I think I play everything. Matt, my partner, has exhausted my repertoire to the point
really?
where he's like, I think I've heard every voice you can do. So, I don't know. There's nothing called.
I still want to be a supervillain at some point. Just saying.
You got to be Ivy in the RCDC2.
Oh, check that.
Wow, making dreams come true.
Yeah, that's coming up. You're talking about the Robot Chicken
RCDC2
Yes.
RCDC2 VIP. Yes.
Very
Yes.
nice.
Villains in Paradise.
Oh,
Yeah,
very
we heard
nice.
it's villain centric. It's Lex Luthor
Yes.
origin story or Lex Luthor
No,
story. Or?
I found out that Lex Luthor has a daughter, and we asked Jeff Johns if she could be teenage, and he said yes. So that Lex Luthor with a teenage daughter changes everything in the DC universe.
That's
for me.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Does he really have? Oh, yes, he does have a daughter.
Yeah, he's got a
right?
daughter on Earth too.
Oh,
Lena
yeah.
Luthor.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Are you guys big comic fans? How much do you read on a regular basis?
All of my comic knowledge is like 8 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
So you're like New 52. What is this?
No, I mean, I read
Yeah.
some of the pilot issues of New 52, and I'm up to speed on it. I just don't have a lot of time, and
Yeah.
when I get time to read, I haven't prioritized comics as much. I have a stack of books.
I am obsessed
the
with
other hand.
comicsology.
Oh,
It
great.
means I have
Awesome.
comics anywhere I go. So I read Walking Dead. I still
Nice
love those
choice.
comics. Can't let those go. I still read X-Men. I love that new all-chick team. That makes me really
Yeah.
happy.
It's great.
I like that you call them an all-chick team.
It is an all-chick team.
Yeah.
And then I like Lock and Key and Buffy.
Oh, great
Very
spread
eclectic.
there.
Yeah, very eclectic.
Yeah. Lock and Key coming to an end. Yeah, I know.
It's actually a shame that show.
Yeah, that pilot was phenomenal.
So good,
I was
right?
really
heartbroken. it
That
didn't
was
get
a
picked up.
huge mistake not to be able to pick up that show, and then even worse, not to be able to put it on another
Especially
network.
since that genre is so hot right now.
There's some announcements about
Do
a
not
movie.
break my heart.
They're about a movie.
Is it Kurtzman Orsi?
Yeah, they're working on. They're producing
Gosh,
it, and
they
I
do
think
it
they were getting a
right.
writer.
They were, yeah, they love it.
I think it's gonna be awesome.
That'd be great. That'd be
So
great.
you guys mentioned that you keep your schedule light so you can walk the floor.
We do.
What's a typical con like for you guys? universe? What do you?
Press, panel.
Your
signing.
Your time.
We just like to see stuff. We like to see people in costumes. We like to see all the exclusive stuff. We just like to walk around, especially at a con like this where there's still vendors.
Yeah.
Do you walk with the masks? Or
No, we just walk.
Right.
We just walk. People are really
Most
nice.
people are pretty cool.
People who come to these cons are great people.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to celebrate the same passions. Water bottle. Not somebody throwing stuff in boxes.
People here are great.
We're
everybody's
really
really
into
excited,
the
so.
toys and exclusives and stuff like that. So we make a list before every con of all of the exclusives we want to go after, and
Map
then
out
we
the
go after
booths
them.
where they are on the con.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Plan a point of attack.
So if people see you on the floor, they can come up and say hi.
I mean,
you don't want to say
what
that.
I prefer is if people don't yell, don't scream, and don't like attract a bunch of attention or take flash pictures. But if you come up to me real quiet and you're like, hey, dude, I got my camera already ready, already primed, all we got to do is take it and there's no flash, we can usually pull that off.
That's nice.
cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that's good.
but it's like a zombie swarm. The second somebody yells my name,
Yeah.
I can't stay in that area because we just are surrounded.
They
And
really-
you see what a massive crowd it is. When you're surrounded in this crowd, it's very disquieting.
Terrifying.
Yeah. This is scary. Yeah.
What toys are you looking for this year? Anything?
You can get that R2Q5, the Pimp R2.
Oh yeah.
And then there's
Shield.
Oh, the
Shield badge.
badges, man. We really want to get those
And
badges.
they're running out. There's only like 300 left
There were
today.
300 at 10 a.m., so we're gonna try and hit that booth.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna make it. I'm really
We'll
actually
try.
sad about it.
I think
so.
there's something that there's Hasbro's here, right? We'll check out Marvel. We'll walk around all the big
I would
places.
just like to
but
say that there's a man standing down there in a green ninja outfit with a samurai sword in his mouth.
that's true, and he's taking pictures with Jessica Rabbit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
So-
Just another.
And
It's
Chun-Li,
like the
it
worst
looks
day of my
like.
life, guys.
Another cool thing you guys have been coming up, Bryan Cranston is in your universe, right?
Yeah, Cranston did our new show Uber Mansion, which is on Adult Swim. Zeb Wells, who directs Robot Chicken, writes for us, created that show with Matt. And Cranston plays Titanium Rex, kind of the grizzled older Superman who's been living on this planet for a really long time, managing a Justice League, and you know.
What did you think of that Katzenberg $75 million offer? Where you're like, we have dibs on him first, because
What are you talking
Katzenberg
about?
wanted to do more episodes of Breaking Bad. He said he offered $75 million.
And, yeah,
you know,
they said
I always
no.
feel like there is somewhat of a disconnect between the people that finance things and the people that create things in their understanding of what something is and how it works and why it is successful. Breaking Bad is not an endless series. It's a series with an end, and it's got a brilliant culmination, and that's why everyone has responded to it. The idea of milking that into a sequel is very
Crazy.
much the opinion
What
of
if he
a
like
financier.
grew pot or something? You know, like he could do other drugs, right?
Right,
Make it
right.
spin it off. I don't know.
Yeah. You guys should get in development.
Yeah, what we're gonna see. We're hoping these ideas are available. Call my. I don't have an agent.
It just goes to show there's things that money can't buy. You know, there's
no more
an
Breaking Bad,
experience. Yeah.
Yeah, but you have Breaking Bad for all of eternity. You can
Yeah.
always go back
You
and
can
watch
just
that.
You
Yeah.
can watch the
series.
entire
Exactly.
series, and
Yeah.
it's available. That's the best thing
And
about
it
it.
has a really good,
The modern age we live,
solid
you can
ending
see it
that
all.
people were happy about. So
For once, right?
yeah.
You guys, you were saying you do a ton of voice work, and Rick Jones, Agents of Smash.
Yeah, I'm doing the Hulk show.
How did that come about, and what did you put into the voice?
Jeff Loeb called me, said, I'm doing this presentation for Marvel. We're going to try and get a show on the air. Have you ever wanted to play A-Bomb? And I was like, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then he called me and said, hey, we got a 52 on the air pickup, so you're going to work on the show for the next 2 years. And I was like, all right, we'll figure that out. And then I didn't do anything, really. It's kind of my natural voice. Rick Jones, especially this character in this context, is the teenager of the Hulk family. He's
Right.
the one who sort of is the kid's opinion, you know? So he's just he's a fun, silly character to watch. So I just keep him animated and excited, and, you know.
Is he going to be the rock star version? Is he aimed at?
He's a little.
He's jamming a little bit.
He does a little showing off.
Oh, good.
He does a lot. Rick Jones is a show off.
Yeah.
Let's say that. A-Bomb's a show off.
So the last thing I wanted to ask you guys, we want to talk about coming up for this year, Robot Chicken Universe. What are you most excited about?
Oh man, I mean, I'm excited for people to see the season opener, but I'm deep in RCDC2 right now, so
Yeah.
I'm really focused on making that as good as it can be.
That's awesome.
What are you excited about?
For Robot Chicken, I mean,
just coming up. What's your moment you want people to see? You're most excited about?
I watch it when everybody else watches it. I want it fresh eyes.
That's a choice, though.
I want.
Yeah.
The first year that we were dating, I went and saw all the animatics. I was there all the time. I saw
the dailies,
right.
the weeklies. I did everything, and that it lost something for me in that season, and it made me sad because I was such a fan of that show.
Yeah.
And then I took the next year off from doing all of that, and then found everything funny again. So I've made a point. The things that he works on, I don't want to see the pre-stuff. I want to wait and see it the way everyone else sees it.
Can't see how the sausage is made. You just want to eat the sausage.
I just want to eat the sausage.
Yeah.
Guys, we just want to eat the sausage.
I just want to eat the sausage.
Thanks so much for talking to us. And that's how we end every interview here. You guys stay tuned for plenty more from Comic-Con.
Eat the sausage.